What's up?
Help!
So I like driving pretend race cars, right? The problem is I am the epitome of all the gear, no idea. I'm the kind of guy you lap on lap 3. I'm the kind of guy who sends it on the back straight of Bathurst and then just goes straight into the barrier because I kind of forget I have brakes. So I knew immediately that I wasn't gonna be able to be fast enough to make an interesting video. But I could be ridiculous. Why not just crank up the number of laps to the max? How many could that possibly be? 100? 150, 200, maybe 200.
Yeah, don't worry, he'll be fine.
Now, full disclosure, right? The AI is gonna be at the lowest possible level, but just bear with me on this one, because the AI is not gonna need to go to the bathroom, the AI is not gonna need to eat, and the AI is not gonna need to potentially shower or sleep. And I'm not gonna pause the game. Yeah, so that ended up being a goddamn lie. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. And we're off. I'm just gonna take it slower, see what they do. Got the Audi and the Cadillac in front here. Up to second gear. First gear shift of the race. It's a long race. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And here's where we send it. Coming down to the hairpin soon. Oh, gonna overtake, just, you know, casually overtake like 5 or 6 cars. Going onto the straight here, I'm just gonna go blast past them, and hopefully we are able to stay in front for the rest of the race. And that's lap 1 of the 999 laps of Monaco. Everything exciting about this experience is now over. So yeah, hope you packed your snacks.
Leading by 10 seconds, great job.
10 seconds.
Lap time, no mistakes.
No mistakes. Imagine being the race engineer for a guy driving 999 laps and telling him no mistakes. I'm taking it slow here. Ooh. Back into the car. Wanted to step out on me there a little bit, but you know. Oh, there as well. Might be some setup changes that need to be made, but that's, you know, it's interesting to discover that. Lap 2. You know, I've not driven this car a lot. And by a lot, I mean I haven't driven this car at all. What is this, lap 3? God, I've already lost count. And I had. For as much as I knew, I might as well have been on lap 500. I wasn't, though. I'd find out much later that I would feel way worse if that was actually the case. But for now, I was enjoying racing. And before I knew it, I'd started to catch up to the first back markers of the race. So here comes the karts, and also the old people's cars. Oh boy, the karts are so hard to see. We're gonna kill so many karts. So in this race, I believe we got karts. We got obviously the old people's muscle car club, obviously GT3, and then I believe we also have GT4 cars here. Dude, I'm just sending it. Oh my god. Well, okay, you're just going around. Don't worry about it. You'll find your way. I'm going around. Oh, well, I guess karma. We'll do the rest of the race backwards. Don't worry about it.
Oh no.
Oh, we've killed a Carter. That Carter is dead. Yep. See ya. This is just gonna be me screaming at AI for way too long. Oh, this is the guy we killed. I'm happy you're doing better. I feel like if you turn down the difficulty, you not only affect, obviously, their speed and proficiency of driving a car, but also their actual single brain cell. You directly influence the amount of neurons firing per second. And it's 1 right now.
No need for any risk taking here.
Oh, here's the guy we killed. No risk taking? Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that. He's there. I see him in the rear view. He's dead. Let's go to the outside. Slot through. Kill Grandpa. Don't worry about it. Yeah, well, to be fair, Grandpa was heading to the grave anyway, right? Just think of it as the expressway to heaven. Via BMW. Anyway, by this time, I was still doing alright. I was coming up on my first half 100, is that even a term? Whatever. My first 50 laps. And I only managed to kill like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a couple of people, alright? So this is lap 50 then. How much is that percentage-wise? That would be... If there were 100 laps, 50 laps would be obviously 50%. So 5 laps of that would be 5%, right? Wait, hold on. 5 laps out of 100 would be 5%. Yeah, no, that math is correct. Increase both of those numbers by a factor of 10 and you would get 50 laps. And the percentage would be this. There's no way it's 5%.
Just stay sharp and take him.
No!
There's some traffic up ahead. A back marker coming your way.
Coming my way? Jesus Christ. Sorry, Grandpa. Mustang's dead.
Okay, you're coming up on a back marker. He might be twitchy, so keep it clean
Jeff,
and get
the
by
whole
without anytime.
circuit is back markers. You don't have to tell me every time. Is that fog moving in again, or is that... Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Alright. Tally 1. You see their heads disappear and then you hear a massive clonk. Oh, it gets me every time.
We're expecting thunderstorms in the next few minutes, so be careful out
Thanks
there.
for telling me now. I love that they didn't have any warning for that. It's just like, yeah, okay. And as the first of what were to become countless thunderstorms swept in over the shores of Monaco, I started feeling a bit peckish, and it just seemed opportune that I needed to pit for wet tires anyway. So I decided to bust open the knapsack of road snacks. Fuck. Bust open the knapsack of road trip snacks. Why is that so hard to say? Dr. Seuss ass script. So I got my fridge. Oh, that is so nice. That is so cold and nice. I'm gonna have a Snickers. That's bloody nice. I'm just enjoying life. What else do I have in here? I got one more Snickers. Got some Twix. I also got some sauce. But I'm not gonna eat that. I didn't prepare that much. I bought chips, but then I realized like I'm not gonna eat chips and like get my wheel all greased up. So I ate them all yesterday. Everyone is, I think, changing tires here now. I didn't kill that guy. He killed himself. I should probably count anyway. No, it's pelting down. Double speed wipers. Don't tell me I don't give you anything. I give you double speed wipers.
He's absolutely chucking it down. You'll need to come in for full wet.
What did you put on? You put on hard slicks. Are you kidding me? You get stuck behind a Mustang in Rascas, it's over. You're stuck there for the next millennia. Okay, I'm sending him. Alright, we killed the man. We killed the man today. So that's 100 laps. 100 laps, and that's been 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours is 100 laps. So 7 hours would be 200 laps.
Fly past without losing any time.
No, 14 hours is 400 laps, yes. So 28 hours would be 800 laps. 28 plus 7. So we're looking at 35 hours this year. But that's driving all the time. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's driving all the time. Oh, Jesus Christ, that would be continuous driving. I feel like this is math I should have done before I started. Yeah, probably. That would probably have been a good idea. But with that realization slowly sinking in and nightfall creeping closer and closer by the minute, I did what any reasonable person would do. I bullied children with a race car. Yep, that's another one. You see him freak out with his little wheel. I'm so sorry. Alright, I closed my eyes there for a second.
Fly without losing any time.
See his head? Oh my god, that guy's genuinely dead. 150, dude. We've been here for such a long time, and it's only 150 laps. I am losing my mind. I am losing my mind. But as soon as I'd calmed down from being completely fine and not on the verge of madness, my stomach started to rumble, and I felt like, yeah, this might be a good time to have some lunch or dinner. Probably dinner at this point. I also showered, yeah, because that was, you don't want to know.
Ooh, that.
So this is what we're eating. This is the diet of a go-kart killer. It's just like stir fry. That's a mini corn. That was good. Here's another one. also remarkably good. I don't want to drive anymore. I had a realization while I was in the shower, right? We've gone for 150 laps, right? Sounds like a lot, but contextualizing it, it's literally 15%. So if we go for as long as we've been going now, we've done 300 laps. It's a lot. You know, you hear someone drive 300 laps, you're like, whoa, that's a lot. Again, contextualizing it, it's not a lot. 300 laps is less than a third of the full race distance. That hit me in the shower, and I still don't really know how to react to it. As I had hoped, the shower had done me good. I regained some sanity, and I even felt excited to get back behind the wheel. And having gulped down some delicious home cooking, I felt better. I was ready to take on the world. The Monaco 999 is nothing compared to... Oh, I'm so close to just calling it. Imagine racing for 999 laps on a go-kart around Monaco. Or anywhere, really, dude. Like, ugh. Oh my god, can you imagine going around in a go-kart when it's pissing down with rain? I didn't even think of that back when it was thunderstorming. And then you know, like, okay, I'm drenched now. I've still got 800 laps to go. Ugh. Oh, let's have half a Snickers. Have a Twix, sorry. I mean, Twix is alright. And it's good. That's the review.
All clear, go!
Not yet. Give me a second, Jeff. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Another level just sunk in. This is gonna take forever. So, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think I bit off more than I could chew. Right now, we're sitting at just above 200 laps. With some breaks, we've been going for almost 9 hours. I can go for 9 more hours. Like, that's fine. And then we've gone for 18 hours, right? And if we double the amount of laps we have, we end up at 400. It's a lot of laps, but contextualizing it, it's not even halfway. It's not even halfway. I just can't wrap my head around it. If I just go for as long as I have gone now, in the middle of the night, we're not even halfway. See, I thought this would be like an irritating but fun little thing to do. Fuck me, dude. If you're sitting in the stands here, you've been sitting there for 9 hours and it's middle of the night and it's like the 5th thunderstorm to hit the shores of Monaco. You would never want to see a car ever again in your entire life. And I wouldn't blame you. I don't want to see a car ever again. Jesus Christ, dude. So she's 1:30. I don't know what lap we're on. What lap are we on? 241. Jesus Christ. Is there actually even any point in doing this? And that's what I wondered. I was beaten down, I lost my mind, and I felt defeated. What had started out as a fun, scary, but fun and exciting prospect had devolved into something way, way bigger. I could go on, but at what cost? I was nowhere near the finish line. I wasn't even close to being halfway. So I sat for a while, as the sun slowly rose above the treetops outside my window. I took off the headset and just sat, ready to close up shop and head to bed. There was no point, was there? No, I think there was. I had set out to drive 999 laps of Monaco, not because I must or had to do it, but because I wanted, and that hadn't changed. Deep down, I was still intrigued by the prospect. Sure, I'd have to change the arbitrary rule set, but what does that matter? For I still had one thing. I was still in control, and I was just getting started. So I paused the game, took another cold shower, and passed out, vowing to return tomorrow. No! Bloody hell, dude. Good morning. Had a nice 4.5 hour sleep. Having some morning coffee. I mean, I'd lie if I'd say I was excited to get back in the car, but I'll do my best to say I'm looking forward to it. But I'm just putting off the inevitable here. Let's finish off the coffee and then let's get back in the car, right? Here we are again then, eh? Back on this bullshit. I wonder if anyone's gotten to this part and actually is interested in racecraft, other than just the deterioration of a man. Oh my god. Oh, Kart Club is here. You could possibly just give this exact scenario to driving school students, because this is less racing and it's just dealing with absolute idiots in traffic. It's gonna run in third person for a little bit, or in chase cam. It's fun. Into the tunnel where there is a massive puddle now. Oh, we killed him. Oh no, we didn't. He has survived. He's the chosen one. Because... oh, we killed him.
We've got some rain coming in the next 10 minutes.
No! It just dried up. Genuine murderer there. I'm the idiot who thought it was a good idea to race around Monaco for nigh on 1,000 laps, right? And yet I'm not the biggest idiot on the track. All in all, day 2, it started out well. The struggles of yesterday were still in my mind, of course. It's kind of hard to shake them when you're literally trapped in a tiny coupe with them. But the going was good, and the lap time surprisingly solid, given the circumstances, of course. Before long, though, I would once again find myself in a place I'd become way too accustomed to. Oh my god. I get that the aggressiveness is 100, but aggressiveness does not equal stupidity. They should have a third slider just called How Stupid Are the AI? Like, how dumb do you want the AI to be? Yeah, that guy's dead too. Oh my god. Yeah, but he's it's an actual corpse just riding on that go-kart. So 2 more laps and it's a third. I mean, I realize it's absolutely ridiculous. I'm just so jaded at this point. And why the fuck am I gonna sit here for double the amount of time that I've already sat here? But I know that I'm stupid and I'm gonna do it. Are you okay, little guy? I think he's lost it. I'll leave you in here. I'll check on you next time I come through. Oh, he's still here. Poor guy. You know, unless I have to clear someone to get past, I'm not gonna disrupt the way in nature. Oh my god. Is he still here? He's still there. I'll let him be for a little while. It's Twix time. This is beyond stupid. Like, it's not even funny anymore. So we've actually ran a third of the distance now. I'll tell you, I mean, I'd tell you it feels good, but it really doesn't. Because the amount of hours and amount of work that it took to get here, I have to replicate 2 more times. And it irritates me a lot. Alright, he's dead. He's absolutely just dead. He's dead. Is he here? There he is, little guy. Oh, he's so sad. Should I release him? Nah, he can stay there for a little while. I think he's safer there. Let's crack the Pepsi. Pepsi Max taste test. It's alright. Okay, this is lap 376. Checking in on our boy. Ah, he's still there. Yep, he's doing good. Wow, it's beautiful out, dude. It's beautiful when this is the only place you're allowed to exist. You know, you take what you can get, eh? If you're only allowed to exist in the stupid fake Monaco driving dumb cars around for 800 years. You take it and you look at the fake sunrise and you go, huh, that's pretty. Yeah, what's up? I think I'm gonna take this moment to... Oh my god, I only got one Snickers left. I've only got one Twix as well. And I haven't even gone halfway yet. I just want to be outside. I just want to go for a walk. I just want to do anything. Other than sitting here. I might order a pizza later. The thought of that will pull me through another 100 laps for sure. But right now, like, I'm awake. I feel alright. I'm just realizing how stupid this fucking thing is for real. Let's say we do 300 more laps. We're gonna be at 670 something. When I see that number, that is gonna be a hell of a lot easier. I wonder where that turning point is. It might be like 500. When I see 500, well, I know that it's downhill. Maybe 600. There's not gonna be any laps ran if I'm just sitting here, so... let's just bloody go. And while the midday sun had blasted down on me for pretty much the whole session, the virtual one was just starting to show its face again. It felt nice, felt like a new beginning of sorts. I obviously knew I had a massive amount of work ahead of me, I couldn't really shake that. But the number was just big enough for it to not really have any tangible meaning. Driving 700 more laps was way too abstract to comprehend fully, so I was still in a good mood, ready to take on the day, ready to... Yeah, he's still there. Our boy is still there. Well, I'll leave him now. What's his name? Oh yeah, it has to be this guy, I think. Christian Quaynor. He's still not the last guy. He's still 22 minutes ahead of David Sharples. You see his little head? Sorry, ma'am, your child has been in an accident. Was he painless? No, I mean, in fact, he's probably alive, but he's just absolutely mangled. He's still racing. Yeah, no, he's still racing. What's up? So I took a break, and I ordered a pizza pie. I've come to the point where I don't know what's happening anymore. You know, I'm doing the math in my head constantly, and it's never adding up. Why I thought I could be done with this in 24 hours. I don't understand. Now the time is... yeah, it's about 24 hours since we started. And we're not halfway. Anyway, this is a pizza. With French fries on. Because you know what they say, before running a marathon, they'll load up on carbs. I've ran like half of the marathon now. Not really. So I need to refill. It's alright. What am I doing with my life? Pizza helps. It started out like a test of driving skill and endurance. Now it's just been evolving into this deep dive into my own psyche. You know when people tell you that only quitters quit? All of these motivational speeches, I never believed them. Because I was always like, well, if you don't enjoy it, you're not gaining anything from it. You're not doing it for someone else. Just quit. Like, who cares? If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. And I don't want to do this, but I'm not quitting. But I don't know where I stand on that anymore. Pizza helps. Do we have wet tires on? They put slicks on. Oh my god, I took a break because I couldn't stand this bullshit. Jesus, everyone's here. It's another cart there I killed. Oh, I killed another one. That's a 2-for-1 special right there.
Yellow flag.
Really? Okay. What lap are we on? 4:37. Is Chris still here? No, he's out. No, he's there. I see him. I'm afraid Chris doesn't have enough fuel for this. I might have to go and rescue him, honestly. Chris, I'm coming. Stop! I don't know if that's gonna help him. We might have given him severe brain damage. He's on his way! Are you for real? Chris. Chris, do not go back in the hole! Chris! It's back on track. Do you want me to bring you home? Let's go. Let's go, little boy. He's got speed. He's got speed. Oh, he's killed by Grandpa. That is 500 laps. That is more than 50%. I mean, I'd be lying if I said it felt good. Because right now I don't feel anything. I just feel pain knowing that I've got so much left. Ah! As night slowly started to fall, I was once again approaching a breaking point. But this time it was different. I found myself lingering after pit stops just to not have to drive for a little while, taking just a few seconds longer to sit down after a break, doing anything I could to get out of this ever-evolving automotive hellscape that no one but myself had put me through. The day before, I had come to the realization that there was no way I could finish the thing in one sitting, no matter what, so I called it. Not because I was exhausted, but because I realized my approach was fundamentally broken. I needed to come back the next day. But this time it was different. This time I was gone for. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I can't take this anymore. What's the point? Why are we even doing this? We're back. I could say I'm excited. I could say that. But I don't feel like you should lie in the Lord's house. Just race this fucking car and be done with it. Do we complete it today? We are halfway. Oh my god. I actually struggled to say that. If we work on the math, that 100 laps is approximately 3 hours, so 15 hours. And from now, she is now almost exactly 10 o'clock in the morning. That would take us to 12 hours would be 10 o'clock in the evening, plus 3 to that. So it's 1 a.m. And that's consistent driving. Yeah, well, that just sank in. We're not doing it today. What am I if not a pretend car clown? Because that's all I seem to be good for. God, this sucks. Hi. Yeah. So I made something. You've always seen it. So it's scan the fucking thing. You know, it's like this. It's like the old. It's like it's like Evangelion, like this thing. Yeah. It's the same thing, you know. The same thing, like the robot, but it's a pretend racer like that. I just it's the same. Fucking deserved. What was that fucking... What was the point of that? I was clearly on the left. So what, you swerve and then you swerve back. You're not racing me. You're like 150 laps behind. What the fuck is the point, you absolute fucking imbecile? And that's when it happened. The one thing that wasn't allowed to happen. The single variable that I could not control. The game stopped responding. To me, it was death. It was over. Any and all progress was effectively wiped out, the video files only serving as an incomplete record of a failure. What for several days had encompassed my entire existence had in the blink of an eye been eradicated. So perfectly unceremoniously. Without as much as a whimper, I sat for a while. Much like when I stumbled on opening night, I sat, thought, trying desperately to find a way out, a way to mend it, but no way, no how. No matter how much I looked at the screen, it was dead. And that was it. I got up, took a shower, and went to bed, knowing fully that I had lost. I was still here, still as dumb as ever, but the computer had given in. I had stumbled, fallen down, tripped over numerous times, but all throughout the 999 lap process, I was still here. The computer wasn't. It had given in before me. So I woke up, put the boots back on, and returned to the seat, prepping myself for the last 401 laps. For I still had a race to finish. So we're back. Now, there are a few changes. Every single AI gave up, is a way you could look at it. So we're not going to see the same cars, and we're not going to see the same drivers. That's what I... Secondly, I upped the difficulty from 0 to now 65. And third, I upped the time progression. Instead of being real time, it's now 60 times faster. This Earth in this virtual stupid Monaco is spinning 60 times faster than ours. So watch out for whatever astrological phenomena that might be. So here we are on the grid again. New cars, still same race. See if we can make some progress here. These guys are faster than the old ones, naturally. So we'll see how much of a struggle it'll be. I'll try to go for a send here. Whoa. I wonder if race control is going to allow me to keep that place, but I think they are. Race control knows that I'm absolutely jaded and don't really care about this anymore, so... whoa, right. I'm completely forget that I'm not racing cars I've laughed 100 times here. They're not obligated to get out of the way. I'm genuinely going to try and race this guy as well as I can. It's my only little bit of racing that I think I'm going to have in these nigh on 1,000 laps. A little bit of contact, but I feel like he steered into me there. And we got it. First place. 2 laps down, 399 to go. After the only tiny little bit of actual racing I was going to experience once again came to an end, the inevitable dread returned. I realized I'd need to put in some serious work to make this happen in any timely manner, so without wasting any time, I got down to business. It had worked a charm. Before I knew it, 20, 50, 100 laps were history, and I was edging closer and closer to that checkered flag. That is, of course, until... Like, what's the point? I get it. I'm closer than ever to the end, but I gain nothing from this. Why bother? It's not even worth bragging about if I finish it. If I finish it. Look, I've been locked in here for 3 days at this point, and I can't... 4 days? It can't have been 4 days, right? It's not been 5 days. What the fuck? Did you see that little gremlin guy? The game is freaking out, dude. Oh my god, that...
back markers now, and some of them might be twitchy. Keep it clean and get by without losing any time.
What's with that? Like, he clearly showed intent of getting off the line, and then he just swerved back. What's with that? Genuinely, what's with that? So, I don't know how your day is going, but I just put my Vive in the fridge for like 10 minutes, because it was warm. And now it's cold. Funny that. What the fuck happened to that guy? Absolute fucking idiot. How are you even allowed on a fucking racetrack? Genuine question. Oh my fucking lord. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Alright, look. I know I made this whole big deal about restarting the thing. I had beaten the computer and whatever, but I did feel good about it. I felt like 100% sure, well, you know, let's say 70% sure that I was gonna beat the fucking thing, but like, what's the point? No one's gonna care if I've driven 1,000 laps, not even 999. I barely care. And Project Cars 2 is like a fucking decades old game at this point. I just don't want to do it anymore. This has been going on for way too long. It was barely a fun idea to begin with. I just don't get it. Like, what's the fucking point?
Won the race. You really earned it today. Great job.